Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Con Chaos and today we are back with another video. This video is gonna be... Oh, sorry, let me get that out of the way. This video is gonna be somewhat special. It's gonna be me with a tier list right in front of me rating shonen anime. Now I know you guys are gonna be... I know some of you guys might be watching this like, why are you not doing seinen, yada yada yada. This is the first one I saw that didn't have like over 300 anime, because I'm not trying to sit here and rate 300, bro. But at the same time, I've just watched a lot more shonen. I know about seinen and, you know, Berserk, Vagabond, all of that. But today is all about the shonen series. It's what I started off with when I first started getting into anime. So, yeah, I guess, you know, this will be a cool little list to see what I think is trash, what I think is heat. You guys can be in the comments down below talking about what you think is heat, what you think is trash, etc, etc. I mean, yeah, without further ado, let's just get into this. Okay, so the first one is Attack on Titan. And that's an immediate... No, I'm just playing. Obviously, we gotta put Attack on Titan in S tier, bro. Like, there's no debating it. Attack on Titan is a phenomenal show. And I know a lot of people are probably gonna talk about, you know, the final chapter, the ending, etc, etc. But for me, you know, like, was the ending kind of unsatisfactory to a lot of people? Yes, including me. I felt like there were a lot of questions that one answered or one fulfilled, but I thought it was still satisfactory enough. I mean, let's hope that those leaks that I was talking about in another video weren't true. But apart from that, Attack on Titan has always been a phenomenal show. It's been a very great ride, full of ups, you know, maybe some downs, but you know, it's the same with almost every show. Full of intrigue, mystery, you know, got you hooked onto the show since episode 1. Just simply amazing, phenomenal show, and you know, full of great characters. I still stand by the fact that Attack on Titan has some of the best characters, like Eren. I know people are already gonna give me a lot of flack for saying him, but Eren, Erwin, who was my personal favorite, Levi, stellar characters, some great plot twists. You know, some of the best plot twists, honestly, I've seen in a show. Attack on Titan for me is still an S tier. Even with that ending, it's still an S tier. But yeah, moving on. Now we got Black Clover. Another interesting one, because Black Clover is loved, but it's also hated by some people. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Me and Black Clover have had a very, let's say, we've had one heck of a journey. Because I remember trying to... At first I read Black Clover before the anime came out, and I dropped it just before the Seabed Temple arc, I believe. And then I tried watching it and I couldn't get through it. I think I maybe tried it again and I just couldn't get into it. But then finally there was a time where I just sat down. I was like, okay, we need to get through this. I need to see what Black Clover is actually all about. I finally sat down and I watched it. I got to the Seabed Temple arc and I was like, you know what? This show is actually heat, you know? Of course, Black Clover is not as complex shonen, not by any means. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't boast a lot of the advantages that shows like Jujutsu Kaisen has, for example. But that's the point. It's not meant to be this over-the-top convoluted storyline. Black Clover is simply just a love letter to the old shonen genre. It's just, you know, a simple series about this boy named Asta. And I say simple, but it does have some great character development moments. You know, a character that I really enjoyed seeing the journey progress for was Noelle. Noelle is easily one of the best developed characters in Black Clover, and sometimes her development, dare I say, outshines Asta and Yuno. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if that's surprising, because a lot of people do give Asta and Yuno flack for being seemingly one-dimensional characters. But yeah, aside from that, it's got a fun cast, some great fights, some heavy plot twists, especially during the elf invasion arc, and it just keeps getting better and better. I'm caught up to date with the manga, and I'm appreciating Black Clover for what it is. Not this complex, out of nowhere story that's, beautifully written masterpiece, no flaws, It's just a fun ride, and I'm tagging along on the ride. It's a lot of fun. So for me, I'm gonna put it at B tier, because like I said, it's not some of the best anime I've seen, but if you're looking for an enjoying story, and I guess fantasy like kingdoms and swords, mages, like that type of stuff is right up my alley. Yeah, so Black Clover honestly for me is a lot of fun, and I enjoy it for what it is, and I'm not just gonna hate on it for thinking it's something that it's not. It's a very enjoyable, fun show. It does get slow in the beginning, I will say that, and the animation can be, well, enough said. But yeah, Black Clover for me is still enjoyable. I love it, and I do hope the anime comes back one day. But yeah, that's about how I would rank it. Now, next up is Bleach. Ooh, so this is the first of the big three, ladies and gentlemen. But in all honesty, let me just get this out the way now. Bleach for me is an A tier show. I love Bleach. It's personally not in my top 10, but I've always loved Bleach for doing one thing from the beginning that I thought was pretty cool. Setting up a main character that is so different from your traditional Goku, from your Luffy, or even a Naruto. Ichigo is portrayed as this, cool, laid-back guy, kind of similar to Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho, and he's just cool, man. He's very chill, laid back, and he's got drip. Golly. But in all honesty, Bleach is a very good show. I feel like it is severely overhated, but Bleach is very solid. I did enjoy, the cast of Bleach a lot, even though some of them can kind of come off as a bit uninteresting, should I say, such as Orihime. Like, I don't hate Orihime, but just, she's not the best, at least to me. But yeah, watching Bleach and seeing Ichigo and the gang take on Aizen and everything, like those whole arcs were fire. I know people tend to complain about the last two arcs of Bleach, and I'm with you. The Fullbring arc wasn't anything special. In fact, it was kind of somewhat of a letdown after we got the thrilling saga that was Ichigo versus Aizen, but it happens. Sometimes these animes hit a major slump and then they just come back. I did read the 1,000-Year Blood War arc in the manga. I thought it was cool. It had its issues. I will say it definitely had its issues. A very rushed ending. I mean, I'm not gonna get too much into it because of spoilers, but hopefully when the anime does come back, they do fix a lot of these problems, because Bleach is genuinely a very solid series. Personally, not in my top 10, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't close. So hats off to Bleach. Okay, now I'm gonna be honest. I need to make a whole new tier because... Alright, hold on. Let me name this tier and then you guys will see what I'm talking about. Haven't seen. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's some shows on here that I haven't seen. And I guess it's good that there's a comment section because you guys can let me know. I have not seen Blue Exorcist. It's on my watch list. I am planning to sometime soon, but I haven't seen it. I've heard some things about mainly the manga because people like, do they like the anime? I've just heard that they haven't. But yeah, I mean, for me, I have not seen it yet. I just heard a lot of things about it, some good, some bad, but then again, those bad points are people talking about the anime, so I wonder if the manga is a whole other deal. You guys can fill that in for me. But yeah, we're just gonna move on because I haven't seen Blue Exorcist. This next one, oh my god. Is this peak fiction that I'm looking at right now? Because if it is peak fiction, then you already know what it is. Boruto is just seemingly the best experience I've ever seen. I remember finishing Naruto Shippuden and thinking to myself, there's no way they can there's no way that they can increase, right, in quality. I was dead wrong. Boruto is the spiritual successor that something like Black Clover wishes it could be. Boruto has a stellar cast, you know, amazing character development, some epic fight scenes that put some of the Naruto fights to shame, if I'm being dead serious. And honestly, it's just the future of Shonen Jump. The future of Shonen Jump magazine. Nobody is doing it like Boruto right now. It's insane. It's so fucking good, man. Like, I'm telling you, please watch the show. Watch this. Oh, get the hell out of here. But nah, in my honest opinion, Boruto is trash. Now, I know there's gonna be some Boruto fans that are mad, but listen, man, it's just not for me. How about I say it like that? For all the Boruto fans that are about to get mad, let me say it like this. It's just not for me. All right, it's just not for me. Like, Boruto, I've given it a lot of chances. At this point, I'm only interested in what's happening with the old cast of characters, because I'm sorry, but even the anime doesn't do a good job of developing the characters. Like, Sumire, I guess, is an exception because they expanded a lot of her in the anime, but all these other characters, like, think of them compared to the Konoha 11. And I know the Konoha 11's character developments, some of them, Rock Lee, got done super dirty in Shippuden, but still, they were memorable characters. Like, they were characters that Kishimoto established so much that when you see them on screen, you instantly recognize them. You're like, oh, that's my boy, that's my chick, you know? But Boruto does none of that. I still don't know who this chick's name is. I don't. I really don't. And they introduced some random samurai chick. I don't know, I'm just lost. To top it off, I mean, Kawaki is an interesting character. Mitsuki's backstory was pretty dope. The ending songs are good, but apart from that, Boruto, like, I hope it gets more interesting, like people are saying after the Kawaki arc, and it looks like Code is doing some big things in the manga. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm just not holding my breath. Okay, so to be fair, I'm getting near my time limit of 15 minutes, so this is definitely gonna have to be like a two-parter video or something like that, because, you know, I can only go for 15 minutes because of the YouTube rules. God damn it. But actually, I think that's okay for a part one. I wish this video could be longer, guys, but, you know, rules and regulations kicking my ass. But yeah, I mean, guys, if you want to see a part two, go ahead, show the support, all of that. I'm definitely gonna rank these others because I have a lot to say. Looking at this list, I have a hell of a lot to say about some of these shows. But yeah, that's gonna do for now. Let me know what you guys think. It sucks that I can't do the video for much longer, but you know how it is, you know, 15 minutes. God damn it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do a part two maybe tomorrow. So please, if you like this, make sure you give a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell to see when I will definitely post that part two, because that part two will be coming. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this list initially, and you guys can even give predictions. Where do you think I'm gonna rank all these other series? But that's been your boy Con Chaos for now. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.